we're going to be doing a randomizer weekly race. There are a bunch of people racing today, but we're just going to be showing the Robo Scout and Digglewrath.
Yeah, so should be a good one. Metroid Prime, one of my favorite games and one of my favorite randomizers. It's actually been a while since I done. Well, that's not true. I did one today, but before that it had been a while. But it seems to be pretty much the same. So
Yeah. It's the there have been a lot of tweaks over the past I don't know how long.
yeah, of course, a couple months ago, finally got 2.0.
You got random elevators.
Yeah, reconfigured. Yeah, random elevators, which this race is going to be. This race is, of course, going to be random elevators. It's going to be alternating every week. Last week was normal. This week is random, so that should provide some extra intrigue.
So, Andres, what if MIRC is the game? This is a MIRC randomizer race. They randomize all of the text in the IRC channel, and whoever finds all of it first wins. Anyways, I think they're just hashing things out in the channel. My guess is once we see that channel go away is probably when the race is going to start.
It looks like it is just about to start, so...
Oh, because that's it. We're going. So the first thing we're going to see here is they're going to be doing space jump first, or SJF. Basically, if you, whenever you're locked on to something, you can do like a dash to the left or to the right, and it's supposed to just be used in combat for avoiding attacks. But you can actually, if you let go of the lock-on during the dash, you keep the speed, and you can use it to cross really large distances and go really fast.
Essentially, there's no sideways speed cap, so...
Yeah, there's no sideways speed cap, so you go way faster than the devs wanted you to. It's less broken in Echoes, because there is a sideways speed cap, but it's still kind of useful there. Except I think you have to lock the speed with R. Or not, I think I know. You have to lock it with R instead of letting go of the scan.
I'm not super familiar with Echoes, definitely more familiar with this. So
they're heading to the Artifact Temple here, both because there's an item there, what's normally the Artifact of Truth, and then also the Chozo statue things there. They tell you where the artifacts are.
And of course, in the normal game, you normally have to collect 12 artifacts. In Randomizer, it's usually reduced to 6, just because it makes for a nice length, and there's less chance of getting some really bad artifacts. It's still possible, but...
It's like, if you have too many artifacts, it kind of becomes like a discount 100%, where you have everything in the game, and you're just going and collecting all the stuff.
Exactly. 6 makes for a nice balance. And
so what you'll often see is what RoboScout's doing is he's scanning and reading them right now, but what you'll often see other runners do is they'll scan them, but they won't check them. And the reason for that, there are two reasons for that. First, it's slower to read them individually, because you have to like close out the Chozo stuff decoded message or whatever. So it's faster to read them all at once afterwards. And then also, at this stage in the game, A, you haven't collected any of the artifacts, and B, it doesn't really matter what the it doesn't really matter where the artifacts are at this stage in the game because you're still trying to find all of the items. So what you often see people do is they scan them and then they'll hold off on reading them until later.
And so,
And
both players.
an advantage of doing it later is if you happen to collect one or two along the way, that's one or two less that you have to read. But the disadvantage is the longer you go without knowing it, the longer you go without it being able to like inform your routing decision. So it's a balancing act. Anyways, you were going to say something?
I was going to say both players. Well, the first two items the players got Missile and Morph Ball, which were both actually really good to get those two first. Two of the most essential items, especially getting the missile first, will allow them to go to Artifact Temple immediately instead of having to go Ruins and then come back. So saving a bit of time there. And as far as the artifacts go, I personally tend towards getting them earlier. But obviously, a lot of players leave them till later. I've heard some people, their strategy is basically to wait until they have to make a decision and then go from there. So
yeah, what I tend to do is if I'm still in the stage where I'm essentially checking everything, I don't bother checking the artifact hints because like if I'm still looking for like my basic movement options and my beams, it's like I don't really need to know where the artifacts are. It doesn't help me to know that there's one in Phase Mining Tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Last one's Ruin Gallery. Okay, thanks, Captain MD. Cargo Freight Lift Deck Gamma. Ew.
Yeah, that is one of the worst ones. That, of course, is in the crashed frigate, which means they're going to have to get the gravity suit. And
actually, we might not. If they have if they get either gravity suit or space jump. Also, gravity chamber.
Yeah.
Either gravity suit or space jump.
Oh yes, of course.
Depending on which one it is. If it's, they could also do like grapple beam for the one up top, but that's scary. And if you don't have gravity suit or space jump, you're soft locked.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know at least some players know how to get out of that situation, but it's definitely very difficult, and it's absolutely not something you want to do in a race where you're going to lose a lot of time if you fall down there. So,
so if you fall in the water, you can't get out without either space jump or gravity suit. Getting out with just gravity suit is actually not too bad. You just do some double bomb jumps. It's more obnoxious than just jumping out with space jump, but what's really bad is if you only have space jump and don't have gravity. You have to do like these awkward ghetto jumps, and it's dumb.
And there was the now, right there. So
now Digglerath is going to go check Hive Totem. On the subject of gravel beam, yeah.
Ooh, but there's thermal guns too. So nice. I was gonna say that was in Nursery was the gravel beam. I'm a little rusty on the names. It's been a while, like I said. So so a lot of items just right here in the early Chozo ruins checks.
We're seeing a divergence here. Roboscout's going to check. And there's our space jump boots. So yeah, Roboscout going to check the Ruin Shrine first. Oh, is that Spider? Yeah, that's Spider. So Digglerath, he's probably going to go to Main Plaza, and he can probably get Spider right now. You just get off the... Actually, no, you don't need to. You can just get on the highest point of the half pipe, and you can jump. THK told me that earlier today. Yeah, so did we see what Vault is? Probably a missile, or actually no, it doesn't. He can't get it because he doesn't have bombs. So Is that a missile or like plasma beam or something? Oh, that's the other visor. Okay, both X-ray and thermal. Is Diggorath not checking Ruin Shrine? Oh no, no, I think he's checking the tree. Okay, now he's gonna go check Ruin Shrine. Okay. Nothing acquired. I don't get it. That's probably something new. Oh, is that a... No, that's a missile.
Right, so yeah, nothings were added in the 2.0 release, and it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's nothing. Oh. So you can actually choose, you can replace that with the missiles. That originally it was missiles.
Originally it was replaced with missiles, yeah.
You can also replace it with the beam combos, and I've seen people replace the junk items with flamethrower, which of course in Prime Randomizer is the big joke. So
yeah, I don't believe there's a single situation where flamethrower is useful. Wait, no, you can use it to damage the power phase on EXO.
You can use flamethrower to damage the power phase?
Yes.
Interesting. But yeah, flamethrower is basically just useless for how many missiles it costs compared to the other beam combos.
That's what they should call it. They should call it the energy transfer module. Energy transfer module is...
Is that just me, or did that bomb spot not blow up from the power bomb?
I think you need to sit like directly in front of it.
That's interesting. That's really what it looked like happened. So
now, is he going to go back for it, or?
Yeah, it looks like. Well, they were trying to get those Shriek Bats to respawn because those are a guaranteed power bomb drop. But now it's just deciding to check Gathering Hall.
Wait, why didn't he get
Still trying to get a power bomb drop. It's going to check the item. That's another power bomb. So they don't have regular bombs though. So
why didn't he get charge beam while he was there?
Interesting question. Not sure why they didn't decide to do that.
Also, I'm not sure why he didn't get a power bomb. That power bomb expansion right there.
Well, he did not have bomb. They do not have bombs.
Yeah, but he did just pick up a power bomb.
Oh, you mean right there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Might decide to want that one back. I think
I'd just get that.
You know, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they're just a little bit flabbergasted by that.
Yeah.
By that thing not blowing up. Like that would have thrown me way off. Put me on tilt. So Roboscope just coming out of the same area.
I would have taken that as a sign that I'm not supposed to check. Oh, super missile. Okay, that was worth.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, wait, no, because you can check it. He has spiders, so. Yeah, no, never mind. I would have said wait, and that's like a sign I should wait until I get spider to get it, but no. I forgot they got spider so early.
Yeah, that's usually my. I mean, a lot of people like to check that early with or without spider because it's pretty quick. Yeah. And the chances of that, if you don't have spider by that point, the chances of there being something up there, not that great. Still possible.
I don't think we're gonna see him checking the what's it called? The thing down there, the DJ.
Yeah, the underwater jump. It looks like trying to get on a pelt to check it. Or
Okay, it's just a missile. Clutch Master Digglewrath.
No.
Let's go.
Just enough health. Oh!
Whoa! The
Oh!
Spankweed.
Yep.
Oh.
Gotta be careful there. Not as scary as the Scarabs.
Wow,
of course.
now the kids respawn. Lamau. Okay,
Alright. Finally gonna get that Powerbomb expansion right there, and I have to
and
double
he's
check.
gonna save.
Yeah, that's a smart decision with having yet to find any E-tanks either. Oh, and it looks like the tree had Wave Beam, so picking up that pretty early, that's gonna be good.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
the
that's
question-
huge.
Yeah, and also going over to get the X-ray, which they didn't get before, is Robo Scout. So Diggle just falling a little bit behind due to that extremely weird interaction between the Powerbomb and the breakable wall, but back on track. Robo Scout going, getting the Wave Beam, deciding to go back in. There's the big old nothing. And probably going to try to see what's in Tower Chamber. Yep.
Okay, and he gets the Wave Beam. Yeah, okay, I think now he's gonna go check Tower Light.
Yes, Tower Light and
Tower Chamber.
most likely Tower Chamber. I said Tower Chamber, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what I think first when I think that area. And it's going to be doing, if you've ever watched any Metroid Prime run at all, you know this is called Slope Jump, and allows you, it's actually really easy to do. And there's Varia, so that was, let me see. I think the rules actually have Tower Chamber without gravity enabled, so yeah, that was actually in logic, interestingly enough.
I believe the 100% route actually doesn't have to do that. I think it has gravity.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't actually watched an actual run in a while, so I'm not too familiar with the routing. And it's just it doesn't have enough missiles to get this, but at least has enough to check what's under there. And then you can actually scale this tower using a series of scan dashes, and it's a nothing. So it's a literal nothing. Oh, and actually Diggle just got that. Able to do the scan dashes really quickly. It can be a bit risky to just go for the scan dashes, but Diggle obviously confident enough to just go for it without checking first. It does take some time to check it, but if you're not confident in your scan dashes, then
He's
might
probably thinking, what can he check right now? Now that he has Varia, Magmor is probably the play.
Yeah, of course, this is randomized elevators, so...
oh, right, yeah.
And I know they checked the one in... they checked the one next to Root Cave, but I was not... I was having some technical issues. I wasn't able to actually see what that was.
Oh no, the restream's buffering for me. Just a second. Is it buffering for you too?
It's fine for me so far.
Okay, in that case it's a problem on my end. Let me refresh the page.
Yeah, Robo Scout right now going to check to see what that elevator that normally goes to Magmor is. Or at least they already checked it and they know where it goes. Apparently it does go to Magmor, but maybe it might go to a different part of Magmor. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not... that's the other thing. I'm not...
Oh, I think it's going Fendrana side.
Yeah, I have not played a lot with
random
elevators, so I'm not familiar with which ones connect to, like, what the names of each one are.
So this one is Far Fendrana.
Yes. So, oh gosh, Robo does not have a lot of help. Has to be really careful here with these space pirates.
Oh no.
Okay.
The missiles.
Oh gosh! 6 health. Okay, they're all dead. They're all dead. Wasn't sure. Wow, that was yeah. And I wasn't able to see. Okay, it looks like gonna go back and save. Smart decision, but now has to take these
And you
Well,
can't freeze them with like an ice beam.
yeah, so take this part really slowly. And
Is that plasma beam?
I did not see.
It
Obviously,
looked
good enough.
good.
Yeah. Well, obviously it looks good if Diggle is going for it, but
Yeah.
all right. So Robo Scout saves and saves their run.
It looks like with that, it looks like Digglerath is back in the lead. Although it's still pretty close at this stage in the game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So far, other than that early, the minor route divergence, going exactly the same place. Of course, not a lot of options for them at this point, but.
Probably checking this with I think it was plasma beam. I was checking
Yeah.
this with without thermal visor isn't particularly hard.
Yeah. So
they're all in like the exact same place. They're just in like the corner there.
Yeah. So the logic, I believe, does require thermal visor, but as you mentioned, it's ridiculously easy to get this without thermal.
Frigate
No,
without
even though
thermal
they
is
had
a lot
it.
harder because
It is to some degree, but I mean, once you know where the
yeah,
plates
so
are,
like
then
oh,
you
it's
know. Oh, it's
ice.
ice beam. Okay, that's interesting. So they can now check the other elevator that's in this area.
Oh yeah,
One
because they
that
do have
normally
power
goes
bomb.
phase on. So, and that's exactly what Diggle's going to do. So
Yeah, the frigate one is like, especially rooms like main reactor. It can be really dumb trying to just search the entire room if you don't know where they are.
yeah, I mean, yeah, if you don't know where they are, but once you've done it a few times, it's pretty.
It's like I know where
Pretty
most of them are, but like there are some that still like escape me.
Yeah.
Okay, now Digglerath is going to be checking his artifacts.
And so already got one. So if gravity chamber, cargo freight, ether, lava lake. They already got landing site, and then the other one was gallery.
Yeah. So it's
So
probably the morph ball tunnel. Okay, so this one's going to Farvandrana. Nice.
and I forgot we did see They know where grappling beam is. It's in rune. Rune nursery. But you need normally you need bombs to get it. You technically can get it without bombs, but it's ridiculously finicky, and understandable that our players would not try to go for it. Plasma on Thardis would be the worst, but
Plasma on Thardis is like on Mega Rip. Wasn't for like the tournament, wasn't. I'm pretty sure there was Plasma on Thardis for one of the.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was
one of the Bash versus Link races. It was Plasma.
I know that. Yeah, Thardis had something in the grand final, but. Okay. And again, that is boost. Oh, and Diggle fell down. Diggle fell all the way down.
Oh, falling in here is really dumb.
Yeah,
you can get out, but it's bad.
Yeah, it is really bad. Almost got back on the platform. Okay,
fair.
Didn't have too much trouble there. But
getting
if you don't know,
what's really bad is getting out with just without like either gravity or space jump, just bombs.
Yeah.
Because first you have to do like these awful jumps to get on top of the stalactite, and then you have to do like this really awkward bomb jump and have one of the bombs connect on the frame that you're out of the water.
Okay, Roboscout actually with the route divergence decides to go back through Magmor. Not sure if they checked the elevator to see where it went. And neither player finding an E-tank. Easy to forget, but so both of them in really dangerous areas to be without an E-tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one.
At least it's not mines. Mines and no E-tanks is really scary.
Yes, mines with only a handful of E-tanks is also scary. I regularly find myself underestimating the amount of damage you take in mines. It is a lot.
What's really scary is mines with no E-tanks and no. Oh, is that? No,
That's a nothing. Yeah, so.
Mines, no E-tanks, and no charge beam.
No charge beam is the worst. Thankfully, the standard race settings include charge beam vanilla, so it's always in the same spot. You always know it's Digglewrath missing the scan dash and falling down again.
No.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem to get out of this one.
Yeah, no, this is a room where you're intended to fall in before getting gravity.
I don't know if you're necessarily intended, but you're at least able to get out easily.
No, because gravity is in like 2 rooms from now, so you were supposed to. Now for the next room, you're supposed to get gravity in the water. So if you fall in, you're gonna have to do some.
Oh, and it looks like. Yeah, it looks like the artifact is in the lower part, so they're either gonna need to get gravity or do this.
Nope, Digglewrath is.
Yeah, Diggle finally finds an E-tank, so and now he's gonna try and get that artifact without having to go get gravity. So,
let's hope he knows how to do this.
I mean, Diggle absolutely has a lot of experience with the randomizer, so. Doesn't mean it's easy, but I would assume that they know.
Okay, yeah, it looks like he's doing. He knows the right spot.
Yeah.
Oh, and did he just get a second try? Holy crap. Okay, so that's the first one, and then there's the second one, which he also got. Wow, he made that look so easy. And then here's the last one.
Oh, and there's an E-tank. RoboScout, if he sees the E-tank, is like, I gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Yeah, so Digglewrath just made getting out of gravity chamber look so free.
And yeah, absolutely. Well done by Diggle. And that is going to give them a pretty decent advantage. Because the other player, at least our other player, don't know about the other ones in the race. Not knowing which one is which. Of course, RoboScout could find gravity in this route they're taking through Magmore. And we still have to figure out where these other elevators are.
What if gravity is in lower mines?
Then
what is the equivalent of hovering? Are you talking like hovering the Moldorm to skip the hookshot? If so, that's probably Exo Skip, which can technically be used to skip Wave and Ice if you get the God Seed. But usually those are required, or at the very least would require a lot more. But Exo Skip still, it saves like 3 minutes. Oh, hovering hookshot cave. I'm not familiar with that.
Let's see. I'm not 100% sure. I think that might have been a missile in Research Core. It looks like a lot of damage.
Ice Palace Bomb Jump. Equivalent of Ice Palace Bomb Jump. Probably,
Alright, Diggle making their way through labs. A lot of good items in lab. We know one of the artifacts is right in the next room in Research Lab Ether, so they're going to pick that one up.
Oh my god, this door is obnoxious! Okay, that door was bullying him.
Upwards doors are a thing in this game, so...
Yeah, there's a reason that they're not a thing in Echoes.
I was going to say that. Thankfully, not everything in any of the other games, Prime games.
Yeah.
Okay, Diggle picking up their second artifact, and that looks like an E-tank.
Are we going to see and get it?
Oh, there's Plasma. Plasma in Antechamber.
Ooh.
So Roboscout getting an advantage now, having all 4 beams, going to be able to check everything in the Hall of the Elders as well. So Roboscout mostly going to be able to clear out.
It's hard to say who has the advantage because,
I mean that's true. I was just saying, you know,
still,
Plasma.
It's a lot less clear cut now.
Yeah, Plasma is a huge thing to have, especially for when you need to go down into mines. So.
We are probably going to see Digglewrath go back to re-clear Chozo before mines.
Yeah, definitely. Unless they manage to find find an elevator to mines and just decide to head there. Let's see. There are only no artifacts in mines, so possible we might even just skip mines altogether. So. Haven't found any entrances or exits there, so.
Let's see. Ideally for Digglewrath, the other Phendrana elevator leads to Chozo, like far Chozo. Does Digglewrath know that this isn't anything? Why isn't Digglewrath checking this?
I'm not sure. Maybe they're gonna go. Maybe they already know they're gonna come back and then check it then. Could be a thing. Definitely an interesting call. And looks like RoboScout just going back as well. Not even checking. I didn't see if they checked anything in Elder. Didn't look like it.
Or wait, do they have bombs yet?
No, they don't. Neither player has found bombs.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Diggle smartly not soft locking themselves. I would have definitely made that mistake, assuming I was in the exact same position. So, good call on that.
Yeah, I think it might be possible to get out with boost, but that's obnoxious.
Yeah, I just completely forgot that they didn't have bombs because how often do you not have bombs by this point in the randomizer? I'm just so used to having bombs by this point. That's why Robo didn't check Elder Chamber, anything in Elder either, because no bombs. So.
Yeah. Gonna check Elder Chamber or Hall of the Elders.
Yeah.
Bombs on Sardis, no.
God,
why?
don't even think that. We need to just ban Thardis as a word. Just if we don't say his name, he doesn't
pick up bombs?
appear. Nope. Still on power bombs.
I don't know, but guessing by how he used a power bomb there, I don't think he did.
Yeah.
RoboScout, I'm guessing, is probably going to make his way to back to Far Magmore.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe could he check geothermal core? No bombs. Yeah. Unless he wants to do like a workstation, you need bombs.
Good thing for Diggle is that I believe everything in this part, well, almost everything in this part of Phendrana can be gotten without bombs. So still doesn't have plasma, so can't get anything in this room or the one
IRE,
item.
IRW, and Shorelines.
Yeah.
There's the other item in Shorelines that he can get because he does have supers and
Spider.
spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it in not Triclops pit? The room next to Triclops pit, the one where you have to go through the antechamber, right?
Yeah. Plasma was in the
I'm a
antechamber.
dummy. Never mind. Okay. What wasn't there something else when he went to check Triclops pit? I could have sworn. Huh. Okay. Oh, and he finds Phazon mines. Okay.
And is going in.
Main PB's in IRW.
That is something Diggle probably desperately wants to get, but can't.
Okay. Diggle can check the other item in IRE.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still see what this one is. PB
Another power
expansion.
bomb. So Robo Scout smartly opting to save at the beginning of mines. Diggle get with that nice energy low beep.
The bombs!
And there they are. And had a little bit of trouble getting in there, but managed to find them. So
okay, this could go either way because Diggle has bombs and Robo has plasma.
Robo does have plasma, but also doesn't have boost, so can't actually go into lower mines. I mean, they could, but they're not going to be able to get out.
Doesn't.
So.
Well, you can. It's just there's a forbidden jutsu.
That might. I mean, that would be a. It would be a big risk, but it might be worth it if there's something down there, and they can manage to get out.
I love seeing races like this where it's like, it's not like both of them just like following the same route. It's like
Some interesting divergence. No artifacts in lower mines. No artifacts in mines at all. So. Yeah, that is a little iffy on that bomb placement. Although it is random elevators, so you can't say 100%. And looks like Diggle is gonna opt to check. Can't even check the item in Ice Temple, but we'll be able to check Chapel.
infinite speed allowed for this?
Infinite speed is not allowed.
Is not allowed. Okay.
All right, I didn't get a good look at that, but it looked maybe like flamethrower, which would be interesting. Again, did not get a good look at it, but
Vanilla flamethrower.
vanilla flamethrower is just it's a nice meme. Assuming that's what it was. Again. Okay.
Oh, we'll probably find out.
Looked like maybe ice spreader in Chapel. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
It's something not worth getting.
Yeah. Of course, it could have also been a nothing. I didn't quite see, but as you said, if Diggle's not going for it, it's not worth getting. So.
Okay, now he's gonna check the elevator.
So at this point, Robo Scout basically hoping that Mines is the play again. Doesn't know where Boost Ball is. Doesn't know where bombs are. So just hoping they're down here.
To Far Town.
Not gonna find them. So at least
Oh.
if they're lucky, they might find Phazon, which would be pretty good. Gravity would also be good. Just to make.
Are we gonna see him check Hydro Access Tunnel? No,
That would be.
like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be an interesting play without gravity. It is possible. It's just obnoxious. Power bomb for Diggle.
Now we're probably gonna see. Coming up is the worst room in the game. It's too bad. Wait, he has Spider. Why is he going for the skip again?
It is. I believe it is faster. Yeah, it's definitely faster. So
I know it's like if you get it first try, it's faster. But like if you missed it, I think it'd be faster to just roll up with the Spider Ball.
Well.
Anyways, this is the worst room in the game.
Maybe just going for swag.
This half pipe will steal your momentum. It's really dumb.
It's very 3D for some reason. So
it's like it's also really it's really bad in 21% as well because you don't have boost. You have to do like these awful bomb jumps to get through it. But then even if you have boost, the room doesn't even function as intended because the half pipe steals your momentum repeatedly. I remember one time there was like a community poll, and it was like, "What's the worst room in the game?" And like 2/3 of the people said, Life Grove Tunnel, and then like half the people who said something else said it was because they didn't see Life Grove Tunnel in the list. It's like it's
definitely annoying.
There's like at least actual competition for like what's the second worst room in the game, which is Life Grove Tunnel. It's so bad. I love the Life Grove Tunnel. It's so bad.
And Diggle gonna be heading back to Magmore. Oh, that was Wave Buster, not Flamethrower, not quite vanilla, and RoboScout deciding that it's worth to get.
Digglerav has more comfortable eating. Now, why is he not checking strength? My guess is he probably jumped down and then immediately was like crap.
And now it's also going to be able to check Fiery Shores as well, because they have bombs. Robo did not when they came by earlier, so they weren't able to check. It is just a missile, so nothing was there. At least not a big deal. Once again, Robo opting to get Wave Buster. I think Wave Buster is one of those interesting ones in Rando. Some players, like to get it a lot. Some players don't. Personally, I tend to skip it, just because.
Wave Buster, if you have enough missiles, it can be useful during the
exactly. That's when it's useful. Unfortunately, I feel like you just tend not to get enough missiles to make it useful.
Yeah.
Especially if you have supers and ice spreader. I feel like personally I like to save my missiles for those instead. Nice whiff by Diggle.
Diggle is going for that E-Tank. He's probably feeling Okay, so now we're gonna see if there actually was anything good in here.
Yeah.
I might have been just misremembering though. Just an E-tank.
Yeah, another E-tank, and Diggle says,
Okay.
"What the heck?" So
Yeah,
general, like, I think most players opt. I feel like to get at least four E-tanks minimum to go against Exo being the main concern there for E-tanks. But it's always nice to have a few extras, especially if you can get them quickly, as Diggle was able to do there. Two quick ones.
Two is probably the minimum needed so that like you don't need to do safe strats everywhere, but still two is not comfortable. You want
I would go.
at
I
least
would personally, never go in with less than 3. And I'd only go in with 3 if there was like dire situation.
Yeah, if you start getting like less than 2, then like you have to start playing ridiculously careful, especially in like mines and during the Exo fight. Okay, so I think this is gonna lead to far Chojo, right? That means that
yes. And so
Diggle's
gonna
gonna
find
be getting his plasma beam.
Yeah, and then having bombs is actually going to be able to check this up in Elder. At this point, Diggle looking for Phazon suit and maybe gravity. I mean,
why would no? I think if Diggle knows how to do gravity chamber, he knows how to do cargo freight lifts.
well, it's not easy to get out without gravity from the frigate. It's just time consuming and annoying.
Yeah.
So, like,
I don't think
I would
would
expect
consume enough time for it to be worth continuing to search for it. Just like if you find it along the way, get it. But,
yes.
Like once he has Phazon suit, he's in go mode.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. So.
Okay, and here he's getting his plasma beam.
Okay, and Robo making their way through depths. So, but Robo doesn't have gravity either, so they're gonna have to decide whether they want to try and get that artifact and get out without gravity.
This is baseball. We don't know where Phazon suit is.
Yep, still looking for it. Could very well be here. Like I said, Robo not able to check this earlier because they don't know.
There are two checks that Digglerath can actually do. Both the Hall of the Elders E-Tank and the Artifact of World.
And it's also going to be able to clear out the rest of, I believe, clear out the rest of Chozo ones. Yeah. Although at this point, I don't think there's much left for Diggle besides Flagra.
Yeah.
And Diggle probably not going to be doing Flagra unless it comes down to that at the end.
Phazon suit on Flagra, let's go.
Please, don't even, like, we can't say things like that because then they're going to come true.
How about we do vanilla Phazon suit, and then we do X-ray and Boost Ball in Crash Frigate.
Oh my god, that's just that's just
Elias versus THK, round 1. That's like the most classic item placement that I know of. Vanilla Phazon suit, and both of the items needed to escape lower mines being in Crash Frigate.
Robo Scout got the Ice Spreader. Deagle did not, it looks like, unless the tracker just didn't catch it.
Yeah. Not that Ice Spreader really matters.
Well, I mean, useful for Exo. That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. I tend to get
I
Ice
believe
Spreader more often.
I believe it's like if you're optimal, I believe the doing charge shots is slightly faster than ice spreader, but the thing with ice spreader is it's more consistent.
Yes, that's for me. That's the main thing. I am
It's actually
terrible.
impossible to land ice shots on EXO.
Yes, it is. It is indeed impossible. No one has ever done it. So
No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that.
yeah, but yeah, that being pretty much the reason I favor getting Ice Spreader more often than not.
Am I the one that's distorting? Because I'm not hearing you distort on my end.
Yeah, I don't hear any distortion, so I'm. I mean, it sounds fine to me. I don't hear anything.
Probably couldn't hurt to just
yeah.
dip from the call and rejoin. I don't know.
Yeah, try that.
Okay. Hopefully that's better. I don't know. Anyways, Digglewrath is now clearing up Chozo while Robo Scout is trying to do the
Trying to get out of gravity. It looks like they know.
They know that it.
Yeah, they know the right
doesn't-
areas, but maybe not as much practice as Diggle. Diggle definitely.
Also, it doesn't
very
seem like
experienced.
he's committed to. Oh nope, he just committed to doing this without gravity.
Yeah. So I completely. So again, because of how late Diggle got bombs, I completely forgot that there were all these parts of Chozo that needed to be cleared. So I'm just so mentally used to having all this stuff cleared by now that I was like, oh, doesn't have anything left to do in Chozo besides Blagra. But nope, it had everything to do left in Chozo. So
yeah. Let's see, where were the last artifacts? Cargo Freight Lift and Rune Gallery, yeah.
yeah.
Aside from Phazon Suit, he's in go mode.
Yeah. And that is... It feels like you say that about Prime Randomizer more often than not. Just waiting for Phazon Suit. And it can be almost anywhere, so... Robo does manage to get out of Gravity Chamber. Took a little bit longer, I think, but decided that it was worth it. And there's Gravity! So... not gonna be an hour-long search for Gravity, so gonna make things much easier for Diggle getting out of the frigate. And so yeah, now it's just Phazon Suit. Yeah, that does seem to be the intent of the logic, at least. So, insofar as you can say the logic has an intent. But both players managing to get Gravity Chamber without gravity. Diggle trying to go for the scan dash. This one is extremely difficult, and what didn't quite make it all the way, but was able to recover and get up there. So. Yeah, again, that's what Diggle is looking for right now. Just 2 artifacts, they know where they are, and just trying to find Phazon Suit. I believe that almost totally clears out Chozo. for Diggle, we know that grappling was in Nursery, and the artifact is in Gallery, and I don't think there's anything left besides Sun Chamber for Diggle at this point. Oh god, if Phazon is in Control Tower, that's just...
No.
That's cursed. That's mega
cruel.
cursed. That is mega cursed. Right there. I mean, there wasn't any... I mean... I mean, Diggle could have gone back to get it, but going all the way back there for one check is... I mean, I think every one of us would have made the same decision. So... And Diggle going to get grappling now. Not really necessary, but certainly helpful in some places. Diggle figuring might as well get it because might end up needing it to go through mines or something. Okay, now, what is Diggle gonna do? I mean, it could be more cursed. Let's be...
Okay. I think my internet is being...
Oof. Big oof on it.
being big oof.
It's unfortunate. So I'm gonna guess Diggle is on their way to Frigate at this point. That elevator being vanilla. Most cursed place Phazon could be at this point. Hard to say. You know, with random elevators, we don't really know how far away anything is. Diggle actually gonna check Arbor Chamber and Root Cave right now. Actually, that might have been the reason they decided to get grapple. You don't need grapple to get over there. You can do it with the scan dash, but
It's obnox.
it is certainly obnoxious. That is definitely true.
The most cursed place Phazon could be at this point. Probably vanilla. Everything except charge beam, or every item except charge beam. And then also all the elevators.
Yeah. Okay, now Diggle is going to make their way to Frigate and pray that Phazon is just there.
I wonder, is he gonna try to like full clear Frigate, or is he just gonna dip into cargo freight lift to deck Gamma and then leave?
Good question. I mean, at this point, I feel like going through Frigate would be the play, just because again, there's nothing else for them to find except Phazon.
Does that lead into anything though? What were the elevators back there?
Oh yeah. I gotta be honest. I completely spaced on the elevators. I'm really bad at keeping track of where the elevators go. That's why I don't.
Getting that, the best place to check for this would be like the place with the highest item density, which is mines, because mines is untouched for him.
I'm gonna check Overgrown first. Smart decision. This is a pretty easy place to scale. Just a few L jumps, R jumps, standable terrain, all that nonsense. Still having a little bit of trouble, but still a pretty quick check. And might actually check where the elevator goes there. That would be an interesting thing to check. I don't believe we found where that connects to. So. Okay, Diggle is gonna check the elevator there, see where that goes, and I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if they're gonna end up going in there. If they like what they find. Decides nope, doesn't like it. Maybe just just taking note of it for later.
Yeah, the my internet is being dumb. The restream's constantly buffering. I can't see. Let me see if I can check the Twitch. Sorry if my commentary is going to be a little delayed.
No worries. Technical issues. It's a thing. It happens. So.
Okay. Yeah, I can watch the Twitch. So.
All right. Just gonna be a little behind, but.
Yeah. So it looks like Diggle is going into Frigate now. Robo's checking. Drawing the shorelines.
I'm not gonna say that this. I'm not gonna say that this is cursed yet. It's maybe lightly cursed, but it really depends on where Phase on it.
I think
if
saying
Phase
that it's cursed now, it kind of devalues saying if something's cursed. Like, it's just we haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
But it could still be in like a not garbage place.
Yeah. If it's in Frigate, then Diggle's in go mode. That's not cursed at all.
Or it depends on if he. Because what if it's in Frigate, but he decides he's just gonna do the dip? Black Inkster, yeah. Inkster, sorry, yes. You actually don't need it to like do anything within most of the game. You can actually get the artifact of Newborn without Phase-On Suit. The problem is they don't let you damage Metroid Prime unless you have Phase-On Suit. So you get to the Essence fight, and then you just shrug your shoulders, and you're like...
And Robo's going to be very upset.
He's going to be like, no! Why? But now he has bombs. The bombs placement's definitely cursed. The bombs and boost and gravity. That's cursed.
Honestly, I wouldn't say the boost location is super cursed, but the bomb location is absolutely cursed.
The boost in combination with the bombs, because then you're supposed to come here, get one of those, then go back to Zoid and get gravity.
Yeah. Will Robo go back to check Control Tower? Interesting.
Control Tower would be a cursed place for Phase-On saves.
Now, it actually could be an ice temple. Diggle didn't have plasma when they were here before, so it could be an ice temple.
There we go.
So
that would be like super lucky for Robo Scout.
Yeah. Definitely interesting to see how the divergences are going to end up playing out. Like, Diggle obviously, just being Phase-On Suit away from Gobo, but if Robo finds it first in one of these locations that Diggle overlooked, or I guess not really overlooked, but couldn't get.
Yeah.
Then that could prove to be huge. Yeah. Because all Robo has to do then is get back to Chozo. No, unfortunately, that's a nothing. It looks like a suit, but it's nothing.
No, it's nothing. Nothing acquired. Oh, what is this item here in Hydro Access Tunnel?
We're about to find out. It's Phase-On. Yep, there he is. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Now he's in go mode. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, that is going to be pretty much it.
Rikuza. In previous, because there are only 6 artifacts and normally there are 12. Previously they just replaced it with missiles, but now they're replaced with a nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, the nothing is exactly what it says on the tin. It does nothing. It adds nothing. It's just there because, well, it needs to put something there.
Yeah. What if they just made it empty?
I mean, they could, but I think nothings are more interesting. Now, I had the idea that they should take a page out of Zooter and make them ice traps. So make them look like fake items, but then you get frozen when you pick them up.
Lamau.
That would be a nice crank. Probably not going to happen, but I think that would be funny. So yeah, Diggle's now just heading back to Artifact Temple to face off against Meta Ridley. It's not actually. I believe it's not actually the sprite. It actually allows you to change. You can change them to missiles. You can change them to energy tanks. You can change them to beam combos. But they are the actual items. They're not just the sprites.
Why can't you change them to super missiles?
Probably because super missiles are actually useful. And
Yeah,
increasing the chances of getting them would be, like, I don't know.
Well,
I mean, it would
be useful too.
Yeah, it would be interesting to make it. It would be interesting to see it if you could just set it to whatever you wanted. But like, since supers are actually part of the logic, that would kind of make things really weird, I think.
Oh, that's what you meant when you said Zooter.
Yes, Ocarina of Time. So. Yeah. The infamous ice traps.
I don't think I've ever actually watched OOT Rando.
Really?
No, I haven't.
I mean, well, you should, because it's really interesting. A lot of I like what I like about Ocarina of Time is that there's so many settings you can apply to it.
Yeah, I've seen Rando.
Yeah, interesting. I haven't actually played. Well, I played it, but I haven't finished so I've never watched Rando that. But
okay, Robo Scout in the worst room in the game.
Yep. And find that fat E-tank. I think it was an E-tank. And of course, as mentioned, Diggle has everything he needs and is going to make their way to Artifact Temple. What are they? Let's see. Hi. Diggle spelling out hi. Hello, Diggle.
Did you know that shooting shots there actually delays the load?
I did not know that.
He's styling on his opponent.
Alright,
so the red light fight here, I'm not sure. Are we going to see him go for flyby skip?
My understanding of flyby skip is that it's actually basically random.
It's frame perfect.
Yeah, it's frame perfect. There's like almost no way to do it, and
yeah, no. Okay, so what he will be trying to do is he'll be trying to hit Ridley with boost ball. For some reason, they made the boost ball deal. They wanted it to instantly kill anything you touch, so they made it deal 50,000 damage per frame. Most of the bosses are immune to boost ball type damage, but Ridley isn't one of them, or his air phase isn't one of them. So
first phase is not. And
what's gonna happen is he's gonna touch him with boost ball, and then he's just 3/4 of his health just gets instantly invalidated.
Yep.
Here you're gonna see a stun lock.
And now he's dashing because Ridley is
these dash attacks. What's really annoying is the he uses his hand to block his mouth. Nobody knows Mouth of Justice. It's a mystery.
And Ridley down. So looks like, looking at it, nobody else has finished yet. So Diggle Wrath could very well be in the lead. We have, I believe, 2 other racers besides Robo and Diggle. Unfortunately,
yeah, they. Oh wait.
I was going to say, unfortunately, we couldn't get them on stream, but.
Did they finish?
No one has finished yet.
Oh, okay. We have no way of knowing where they are, but I'd say
Interesting.
it's pretty likely that
Yeah,
they
I
go
did
around
not
this.
know that they fixed Ridley's.
I think they actually fixed it in PAL, because his hands they don't block that. Although they did give him a new attack where he like jumps up and does a stomp.
Interesting. Yeah, I've not played trilogy version, so no
I
familiarity with that.
I played it when I was a kid, but don't remember like too much other than it was bad. But I have played the recently. I've played the Japanese version, and that one has a lot of the PAL fixes. Fixes, quote unquote. Although there is one thing that they actually did fix. They fixed the Ridley invincibility glitch. That glitch is so annoying.
That's
Basically, whenever you shoot his mouth, uh, I don't understand. I think it has to do with when you shoot his mouth. But if you do it wrongly, then he just becomes invincible, and you have to. It wastes a buttload of time, and
it's basically random.
I think it's timing based because I don't see high level runners getting it, but it's annoying. It shouldn't be a thing.
Well, that's why it's called a glitch. So
So yeah, that one actually did get fixed, but they also added the new attack. So Ridley's a mixed bag on how, and the rest of the game is worse.
all I know is that they patched out Space Jump First, and I refuse to play any version of this game that doesn't have Space Jump First.
So with the Exo fight, the first phase it's just going to be wave and power. And it's going to do both of them. For the next one, it's going to be wave, power, and ice.
Yeah, and you see people going for an attack while Prime is charging. There's a small window in which you can hit them during that and deal some extra damage. Makes the subsequent phase go a lot faster. And Diggle getting 2 of those start. And if you're good at Exo, what you want to see ideally are Ice and Plasma, because those deal more damage to Exo, makes it go faster. And I say if you're good, if you can land ice shots consistently, which I can't, so which is why I'm not racing. I'm only commentating, so.
Dang it. So yeah, ideally, the 2 strong ones are Plasma and Ice, and the 2 weak ones are Power and Wave. And ideally, he switches between weak and strong alternatingly so that you can get the snipes and cut the weak ones short. Oh, am I dead? I can't hear you.
No, I'm just I'm here. Just watching people do this Exo fight. Doing really well, no problem so far.
Okay, so this 4th one, it also has all 4, but this time it goes to random. It's not like it's all 4 are guaranteed. Ideally, you want to get Plasma Ice, Plasma Ice, Plasma Ice.
Yeah, and sometimes in this phase, Prime can speed up.
Can randomly charge like that.
Yep, and yeah, Chaos phase. So
yeah, also, and there's going double speed for no reason.
Yep.
It's really annoying in like 21% when that happens, because then you have to start dodging multiple attacks at the same time, and you can get like Happy Feet wombo comboed. Okay, missed the snipe on that one.
Well, good for Good for Diggle is that it
Oh,
keeps
wow.
going plasma, so able to get a lot of damage in. Having some trouble with the snipes though, so.
Plasma ice, plasma ice, plasma ice. Oh my! This is. Well, okay.
Yeah, gosh, really, really not cooperating right now.
I mean, it's the same thing as like the random or the any percent race that happened earlier today, where we're getting good beams, but they keep charging.
Yeah.
Like that one, it was alternating between plasma ice, but they were repeatedly charging and shooting the bombs. Anyways, now we're entering the essence fight. Normally, it's supposed to take 3 1/4 pools, but we're probably gonna see a strat that'll let you do it in 3. Before that, though, right now we're just waiting for them to lay a pool, and then after they lay a pool, they have to go through. I think it's like 14 attacks. I don't know. I'm just making up a number.
Yeah, 14
they have to go.
Cancels.
They have to go through a certain number, but you can actually, if you shoot them once, it cuts the attack short. So you just shoot once, wait, and then as soon as they start their next action, you shoot them again to cut it short. And so you don't actually have to wait through the attack. You just have to shoot like 14 times with the right timing, and then they lay the next pool instantly.
Yep, and getting the pool skip right there, first one. And of course, the other thing is, you know, if you repeatedly enter and exit the pool, it doesn't actually drain.
Yeah. So for the third one, because you're supposed to need a 3 1/4, you can do what's called pool cancels, which is what you were just mentioning. If you shoot and then leave the pool, oh no, you got a pool skip.
I didn't get the second one, so, but
So
I think you should be able to kill off of this one if they are able to use that pool to the.
Yeah.
What was that? What did? Let's see. I missed it. I'm gonna have to see it on. W?
Why?
Alright.
So yeah, if you shoot and then leave the pool, it doesn't drain ammo if the shot comes out while you're outside the pool. And so you can do that 6 times, and that does just enough damage that you can completely kill.
And that's it.
Only 3
Time.
kills.
1:16:16 for Diggle. And yep, Diggle is going to win that race. So, congrats to Diggle on winning the Prime Randomizer Weekly. Alright, so heading back to Robo Scout, got the 5th artifact, and looks like... Oh, they actually came in through the other side, I guess the front side, and haven't gone to Burn Dome, or I believe gotten anything in Elder Chamber, Hall of the Elders, whatever you want to call it. So they're going to get Gravity Suit after they beat Zoid. It's actually going to... Looks like it's going to be a while. Time-wise, I'm not 100% sure, but like if they went to like they get Gravity now, and if they went to Frigate from here, that would be
that'd be ideal.
Then they'd be in go mode. But it looks at this point. Yeah, Robo still doesn't know where Phazon is, so probably going to be cleaning out Chozo.
No, it's not the optimal.
What a stupid seed. Just really.
How about those bombs?
Contempt.
That power. What about the power bomb drop in?
Oh God, yeah. So, do you know what happened there in Watery Hall? Why the wall didn't go up?
I was in the wrong spot, and the rim of the bomb slot Mr. Presidented for the covering.
I didn't even know there was a wrong spot. So today I learned.
Yeah. This seed was just infuriating to play. Those bombs were awful.
Yeah.
That power bomb was awful. That EXO RNG was awful because it was really good RNG, but where has that been in every single any percent run I've ever done? Also, that phase on suit was awful.
Also, the dashing. It was the same thing that happened in the any percent race earlier today. Pan got really good luck with the ice plasma, but they were charging repeatedly.
Man, I'm just happy that it just stayed on plasma forever. Honestly, that was
that was lucky.
Yeah,
it was literally just all plasma.
Yeah,
like oops, all plasma.
So yeah, congratulations on your win, Diggle.
Thank you very much.
We watched RoboScout. Unfortunately, as we mentioned, RoboScout's still looking for phase on suit and is going to be going to Holly Elders, most likely checking there.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, as soon as they make their way back to Frigate, then they're going to find phase on. But it might be a while before they make their way back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wave Buster, Storage Depot A, Ice Spreader, Storage Cave, Flamethrower, Storage Depot B. Beautiful. Vanilla Grapple Beam. Wow. I'm just really glad I didn't go into phase on mines. I'm like, all right, let's just get my last artifact so when I do find phase on suit, I can just leave and not have to worry about that. But I'm like, I might as well check Frigate while I'm here.
Dude, we were like really worried that you might just dip into to get the cargo freight lift to Deck Gamma and then get out. That would have been tragic.
It really would have been. This seed was linear as heck. The only really routing option was after you pick up Ice Beam, you could either go into the elevator, aka Fendrana, or you could go into Magmore and clear that out. Yeah, you might not have been able to. You might be expected to have Grapple Beam, but maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those bombs though. We were worried that it was going to be in Control Tower. We were worried phase on was going to be in Control Tower.
Yeah, I was worried about all of those checks I skipped. Or had to skip, or chose to skip. Thardis, Quarantine Monitor, Control Tower, Storage Cave. Then I just found phase on suit, and it was fine.
Yeah, I'm never going to criticize someone for skipping Thardis, but yeah, if it had been in any one of those checks, Ice Temple, I believe, was another one.
Yeah, that was one I had to skip.
So, but yeah.
Oh, Diggle, has anyone else in the SRL room, have they finished?
No.
Yeah, not yet. So.
Okay.
So RoboScout still shooting for second. Hopefully they make that. Hopefully they do make that decision to just go back and get that last artifact. But,
Diggle, I'm not in the SRL chat. If you see anyone else done, could you let us know?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so RoboScout is full clearing Chozo pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the right play, just like statistically.
Yeah.
But
I think based on the way based on where they came in, like it makes sense. But
because this is 2 items right here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have the benefit of knowing what they're looking for.
This race was really interesting because you guys had drastically different routes, and so like it wasn't until you got Plasma, it wasn't really clear which of you were in the lead because you went to go do Fendrana, and so you got bombs and you got boost.
Yeah, that was the big thing.
While he went to Chozo, and so he got Plasma, and so he was clearing Chozo while you were clearing Fendrana. It was really interesting.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Where did this elevator go? Oh, this takes you to
Yeah,
Root Cave, right?
yeah, yeah. It said Root Cave. So
Oh, yep.
hopefully RoboScout is gonna go from here to Frigate, and
Yeah, okay. He picked up his gravity suit, so if he hasn't, yeah, if he hasn't already gotten from Freight Lift, he probably will now, and hopefully we'll check the rest of Frigate while he's there as well, since there won't be a good opportunity otherwise.
Mhm.
If he doesn't, oof.
I mean, sometimes you just galaxy brain it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, we've all done it.
I should probably turn off
There
my...
was a-
Well, nah, not yet.
There was a play earlier I wanted to ask about, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, so I think we might see Robo Scout check. Hopefully, we'll see him check Frigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Frigate's the logical place to check now because he needs that last artifact.
Yeah, this is
We just
going
need to-
Frigate- Yeah, like I said, not going to Frigate here would be like massive brain.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate
It's like-
brain, even.
It'd be Quantum Brain.
But it looks like that is indeed where Robo's heading. So
We just need to hope he doesn't. He decides to full clear Frigate.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah,
decides
that
to,
that would be the worst. Is if
that
they
would
go
that would
get
be
the
Quantum
artifact
Brain.
and then decide to dip. That would be the absolute worst.
Plonk Brain.
Bonk. Oh, that's a good word right there.
So Diggle, I have a question.
Yeah.
What would you have done if you hadn't gotten gravity before going to Frigate?
I would have put off Frigate for as long as possible until I found Phazon. Hopefully, if I find Phazon before Gravity, if I found Phazon before Gravity, I would know Path of Forever and then just do Cargo Freight without Gravity because it is possible.
Mhm.
If just extremely stupid. I just happen to find Gravity, so
Yeah.
I mean, cargo freight lift to deck Gamma without gravity is intended by the developers
it is, but
because you're supposed to go down
just
there
because
and get the E tank, and then come back up.
Yeah. Well, just because it's intended doesn't mean it's.
It's just
Good.
annoying.
yeah.
It's not like hard. It's just annoying.
I haven't seen the scan dash method before.
Now, actually going through crashed frigate without gravity, like past
That's misery.
that's that's bad content.
It's one of the stupidest things you could in this game. I feel that doesn't involve out of bounds. Alright, so we just wanted to check that.
I'm not sure if I disagree with that. I can think of a lot of stupid things, but most of them involve out of bounds.
I mean, yeah, excluding out of bounds. This is inbound gravityless frigate is woof. Alright, I should probably shut off my stream since I'm probably going to be here for another 15 odd minutes, if I'm going to guess.
Well, hopefully not much longer than that.
If you shut off your
Yeah.
stream, it'll still show the mission final screen. There,
Okay,
though, right?
yeah.
I
It
think
should,
so, yeah.
So everyone who's watching on my stream, thanks for watching. Hope to see you later. Bye-bye.
Interslice. Has Interslice forfeit?
Yes.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
bombs-
Interslice bombs were in
Ice Ruins East.
Ice Ruins East. In the spider track.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cursed.
I don't blame you for forfeiting that one.
Now, yeah, it was one of the most awful bombs locations I've ever seen. I made a face when I saw bombs there.
Yeah. I think
Were
we
you-
all
Were you thinking that, like, was it maybe somewhere in Chozo that I forgot? Was that what, like, you were thinking?
I didn't know where it could be. I'm thinking, like, this is all in logic, right? I don't think
No,
I'm going the wrong way.
you had to go from far Phendrana and go through Pirate Fortress.
I'm just, like, hoping that it's not wrong. I'm just, like, the longer I'm going without I'm thinking, maybe I did miss something. Maybe, okay, so Roboscout is going deeper into... Oh, wait, no, he's just, getting the artifact.
Yeah. I think they saved there so they can basically just check Frigate and then...
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Reset if there's nothing there. So,
Yeah.
but of course, we know that there is something there, so...
Yeah.
They're gonna have to make their way back. So... Oh, wow, Interslice, that's... Ooh.
You did Thardus and... Oh no! Oh.
Did you at least find Plasma before doing that? Wait, how did Roboscout get the Plasma? What was the elevator that let him get there?
So wait, where were you when you forfeit Interslice? Like, were you in... Did you just to do Thardus? Or... You were in Elite Research. Oh man, that was hurt.
Wow.
That's tragic.
Yeah,
everything except phase-on bombs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't blame anyone for forwarding this one. So.
Found all beam combos. Nice.
Nice.
I only found supers. I never stepped into mines once actually.
Yeah.
At all.
That was. I mean, that was like the one saving grace of the scene.
Yeah.
Was no mines.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no required mines, I should say.
Yeah.
I know.
I believe
Robo's
Roboscout dipped into mines briefly, but
Yeah.
he didn't have bombs or boost, so he only did upper mines.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And I said this earlier, but there were so many points before either of you got bombs that I was just like, oh, they can do this check and they can do this check, and then I had to remind myself
no bombs.
Yeah.
No bombs.
This is how I soft lock a control tower.
Yeah, we were really confused.
Yeah, that's what
control tower.
That's what
like,
made me think.
Why is he forgetting control tower? What the heck?
Oh
is
no,
he...
I remember control tower. I remember the time where this happened before, and I soft locked in control tower.
and then I think it was like when you got into research lab Hydra, and we're like, wait a minute, he doesn't have bombs, right?
Yeah, that we realized.
Yeah.
And Robo did the same thing with like with the elders, all of the elders in Elder Chamber.
Oh yeah.
I was like, they've got all the beams, they can do the checks here. Why didn't they do the checks? I was like,
no
bombs. No bombs. How have we gotten this long without finding bombs?
That's a real fun thing about. Oh god.
About to be in go mode, I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah. No flamethrower, not valid. Not that I can say I'm valid either.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was the race a few weeks ago had flamethrowers instead of nothings. Or am I thinking of
I think so. I didn't see that race.
Yeah.
Gravity was on Zoid.
Yeah.
Gravity on Gravity was on Zoid, and then both boost and bombs were in Phendrana.
Yeah.
And gravity
Opposite ends
chamber
of
was
Phendrana.
required.
Yeah, that's just an awful combination.
Shoutouts to getting the slope twist and then the escape really quickly. That was my first E-tank actually.
the gravity chamber.
Oh yeah, you both had some like close calls before you found E-tanks. So
yep.
Robo Scout was down to 6 energy in workstation.
The gravity chamber was the one I was saying I wanted to talk to you but forgot about. That gravity chamber was so clutch, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
you made gravity chamber look easy.
I really did. I'm just like I was surprised how smooth it went at all. Like,
it's like I think you got the first one first try, got the second one second try, and then got the third one I think it was first try.
Yeah. Once I found the right spot, it was I haven't. Confession, I haven't played Randomizer in quite a while, or Prime 1 Randomizer, so I was kind of forgetting things, not checks at least, but just like the movement and back.
Yeah, it did seem like you maybe were a little rusty. I haven't played it for a while either, but I'm not playing, so. I don't
so
get to
all of
embarrass
that.
myself on stream.
But so all of that, and I was really surprised how smoothly Gravity Chamber went. Yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed that you and RoboScout both got it. I've never even. I don't even know where the spot is to get out of there. So much about this game that I still don't know. Oh, and Vpron has finished with 131.06.
Okay.
And has some colorful language to describe.
I'm sure he does.
So I think all of you probably have some colorful language going on.
Yeah.
It was one of the gamer words. It was the first one. So yeah. So I mean, you know,
I know we could get
it was the blank that garbage. Blank that garbage is what he said. I'm sure you could probably fill in the blank for yourself, but yeah. Did finish though.
Yep. Who made this seed, by the way? Was it Lane?
I made this seed. I am the one to be held responsible.
Yeah, I made this seed file.
I am disappointed.
No, I did. I made the seed. I gave it.
Did you really? Wow.
Yes, I made the seed.
Wow.
He's like, I need someone to make a seed, and I'm like, I can do it.
Wow. That's. Well, yeah, you're banned from making seeds, I think, for foreseeable future.
No, my seeds are the best.
They're certainly interesting. It's not. They're not quite like my Prime 2 seeds, which are just universally cursed. But this was pretty bad as well.
This one is pretty bad. I still think the worst seed of all time goes to Lane versus, or not Lane, Elias versus THK round 1. Where you got both boost and X-ray. Frigate.
Oh, right.
And vanilla phase on suit.
Oh wow! Oh my god! I would give up on. I would just like forfeit the entire.
It was like a 3-hour seed.
I believe it. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, just
yeah that.
I see. Roscout has picked up all 8 power bombs.
I didn't even notice. So.
I
think if I launcher was in Ruins West, I think.
Yeah, that was the main one. Ice Ruins West.
Yeah. Robo had plasma at that point. You didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, Ridley, please. This Ridley came straight from one of my 80% runs.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bro, he really is just like, it really just do be like that sometimes.
Oh my god!
Okay.
This is a parody.
I mean, cursed seed, it has to come with a curse Ridley.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, Ridley's finally doing anything else.
Well, for a while at least.
Yeah.
Okay, at least that one was only 1 dash, so. Oh, and he got the, I don't know what you call that, snipe?
Yeah, snipe.
So.
Oh, he's getting them. Oh, he got the invulnerability glitch. No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, that just, I mean,
Well, he's hitting the snipes now. Good God, he's hitting the snipes. He keeps hitting the really bad frames to get invulnerability glitches. Jeez.
yeah, yeah, that's just the seed.
Mm,
Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. This was only 4 people.
yeah.
I had a feeling we'd have a lot more people leaving colorful comments.
Dot comment, I hate this seed. Uh,
Oh, Vpron. We feel you. We feel you.
mm-hmm.
Viapron, blame me.
He already knows.
Yeah,
He already knows.
I should generate seeds more often.
Well, you need to just generate some. You just need to generate a bunch of seeds, get the garbage out, and then.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
That is totally how it works.
If that were how it worked, I would stop getting such trash echo seeds, and giving trash echo seeds.
Yeah. I don't think my tournament setting seeds tend to be pretty crap too. So, although that might only be on 1.0. Maybe at 2.0 my luck will have changed. I don't know. I haven't played enough seeds on. I haven't done enough 2.0 to really get a feel for it. I'm just terrible at keeping track of random elevators. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Digglerev, remember the when you were trying to enter Research Lab Ether? And the door
Yes,
kept
I
closing
remember.
on you?
That
Oh,
door
yes, the door.
was
The door.
the stupidest I've ever seen it. It rejected 3 of my missiles for no reason.
And then each time you would jump and like bounce off it and it closes again.
Yes. Oh god. And then I forgot Edward was still a thing in Randomizer, so I just ran and they're like, it'll be fine. It wasn't. So I had to do it again, but at least the door cooperated that time. Stupid seed is stupid.
So it looks like RoboScout now opting to go for the snipes. Just gonna.
Yeah,
Wait,
they're a bit sketchy
Kinda odd,
sometimes. I missed a bunch of them.
I mean, you say that, but if it were me, I'd be missing like most of them. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played for a while, but I never felt like I was able to get the timing right, or at least consistent.
Right.
Good thing is, Robo does have Ice Spreader, so it's gonna make the ice race go a lot faster,
Oh, yeah.
or at least a
Nice.
lot easier. I believe Stitch said earlier that it can be faster to do charged shots if you do them perfectly.
Yeah, I didn't.
But who on earth can do ice race perfectly?
Someone who's done a lot of practice for it.
True.
You know, like before Exo Skip was a thing, a lot of the good 90% runners had really good Exos.
And now they just give up. Now they just gave up.
Yeah, they just skip Exo now. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, shoutouts to getting pool skipped on a 3-pool pace. I hate Essence. Final bosses are awful.
All right. Well, Ridley was Ridley was pretty bad. Let's see if Chaos Phase goes well.
It won't. It's Chaos Phase.
Well, not a great start.
Oof. Just needs to be on wave for all 3 seconds during the entire fight. That's how you get the good prime. Or EXO.
Oh, random charge.
Always good. Oh, we went to Plasma.
Well, not terrible so far.
Yeah, it's not great, but I've had way worse. How a wave is the diffusion
wave.
my enemy percent runs. Nice turnaround there. Turnaround shot. I am like 5 seconds behind. So that's why.
Yeah.
If I sound off, yeah, that's
No,
why.
I understand. Oh, alright, well. I mean, pretty decent. Getting a few plasmas. Okay, another charge. Oh, now she's... And another charge.
Oh, jeez.
No.
And another charge.
Why is every EXO fight that I'm seeing like this?
Oh my god.
This is the third EXO
Alright,
fight
she
I've
did.
seen today, like this.
Oh my god. The Shoreline's elevator went to town south, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, monitor station. My bad. Row Scout is playing out the music. Nice.
Very generous. I mean, at this point, has nothing to lose, so...
Yep.
Alright, one pool skip.
Ooh. Yeah, I never like it when I get this pool.
Alright, there's two. Doing good so far.
Oh wait, actually no. Prime is in a much better place than it was for me.
Why is... I think this is probably going to be like a 4 pool.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Prime just ended up in a terrible place here. Oh, oh geez, it's not in a good place.
Yeah.
If he's not careful, he's gonna get pool skipped.
Yep. No!
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, and it's still in a terrible place. Jeez. Essence is a good boss, he lied. So what is this, the 5th pool now? Because garbage?
or something like that.
He's having
It's gonna have to be
problems
like
finding-
a 6 pool.
Yeah.
No!
Essence, why you be like this?
Oh.
Jeez. Welcome to the
7
8 pool.
pool. I think it's 7 pool.
Oh yeah, 7.
At least it's not a 13 pool essence, right?
Jeez, yeah. Remember when this boss fight was really cool when we were casual players? I don't.
This fight is.
I mean, the first time, yeah, maybe.
Oh my goodness. It needs to move, this boss.
Right.
Okay. And they're done.
Oh, thank God.
Man,
Okay,
finished
let's-
with 149.36. So GG's Robo
GG,
Scout.
Robo Scout.
Yo,
screw
that
what's up,
scene.
gamer?
Yeah, my condolences.
That seed.
Yeah. Yeah, we all saw it. So,
Yeah.
what were your what was the first word that came to mind? If it's appropriate for children, that came to mind when you found bombs.
I was just. Wow. Thanks, Rando. I hate
Yeah.
you too. This is like,
And then
I made a
also-
face.
Also,
Just-
Boost was also there, and then they wanted you to go get Gravity back at Zoid, and then come back to Gravity Chamber.
Yeah.
and also, like, in addition to that, like, there was Phazon and Hydroaxis now, so can't
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how did you finish so much faster than me?
Luck. I happened to. I went the right way after getting Ice Beam and going into Phendrana. I went into Phendrana after picking up Ice Beam. Found
Yeah.
Boost Ball like immediately
Yeah.
and
And
moved.
then, full cleared labs. No, not full cleared because you couldn't check
Control tower, yeah.
Yep.
And then just happened to find the rest of the things I needed on the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, my last artifact was Freight Lift, and so I'm thinking I went up above Frigate to check that elevator, but I'm like, all right, gonna get Frigate or the artifact in Frigate and clear it out just in case Phazon's there, and then I'll go do mines. And then I found Phazon's suit and never ever stepped into mines.
Yeah. I did a brief stint into mines early on, but after that, I didn't touch it again. And I basically full cleared everywhere else besides bosses and bombs.
Mm-hmm.
This race was really interesting because you guys had like drastically different routes. He went to Phendrana, and then you went through Magmore, and
Yeah.
so
I was
Until
like,
he-
maybe
until
I
he
should
got-
have gone Andrana first,
Yeah.
and I was like, I had to.
Neither play was
I
wrong.
had 0
yeah,
retakes,
until he
yeah, I
got
was-
Plasma Beam, it wasn't really clear like who was in the lead, and that made it really interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think in the end it was just, bad.
A bad
that-
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. In the end, it was just a bad seed, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Also, it was interesting how I almost I got to 5 energy at some point during early on in mines, and I played way more cautiously. After
Oh,
that,
the
so
bit
that might
in,
have been a factor.
Oh, jeez.
The bit in Workstation was so clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
made
and then
sure-
when there were the missiles flying everywhere and the screen was lighting up, we're like,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I made
was
sure
great.
to kill my flying pirates after what happened in a 90% run.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. It wasn't just bombs and Phazon that were lacking this season. There were also a very big lack of E-tanks early on.
Yep. My first E-tank was the one in an upper gravity chamber. I had to do the slope twist to get it.
Yeah. I got a few early on in Magmore, but aside from that, it was still very dry for me until I started clearing Vendrana.
Hmm. At least you didn't need to do mines early. I once had a seed where bombs were on phase on Elite. That is all I'm going to
Oof.
say about that seed.
I actually did check phase on Elite before getting bombs.
Oh, nice. So early mines can happen, and it's terrible when it does.
Yeah. Fortunately, I wasn't too worried about early mines just because I'm at least somewhat decent at doing that, and that's probably only the one thing I could really consider like a routing mistake in retrospect. But the rest of it was honestly just bad luck.
Hmm.
It's pretty
I mean,
much it.
bombs can be there. I've had it before, so I don't think it's
Yep,
really
they
wrong.
Yeah. It was a lot.
I mean,
of
at this, after this, is there anywhere where you can consider that wrong?
Yeah,
Like,
I
at this
don't
point,
think-
you can't rule out anything.
Yeah.
This seed was almost malicious the ways it screwed you over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it was kind of a mercy that Phazon was in.
Yeah, I was just
Imagine
Imagine
preparing
like
myself.
vanilla phase on
Just-
suits.
Yeah, just go to.
Yeah, I was just preparing myself mentally, like, I'm going to have to full clear mines, and then it's going to be unflogging Thardus, and it's just gonna be a
Yeah,
massive
same.
pain.
Oh,
Yeah, I
And
wondered
then I
if-
found Phazon suit and made a disgusted face.
Yeah. Who generated the seed?
I did.
He made this.
Screw
Yes,
you.
I am the one responsible for this.
He is the man behind the bad bombs location.
I swear, like, can we just get a seed in the weeklies that isn't atrocious?
Oh, you should let me generate a seed then. Smiley face. I'm sure that won't go. If my echo seeds are anything judged by, it won't be a massive mistake at all.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't have anything else to say other than I want to go to sleep after that mess.
Yeah, I think we all just need some time off after that.
Yep. Well, follow the commentators and RoboScout. They're good peeps.
Yep. There's a lot of good peeps in the Discord. It's a fun community. You should join.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh. Wait, what? That's still command.
I think.
Oh,
is there anything
NPR
else?
Weekly. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Bye.
Yep. Bye. Kind of don't want to talk to you anymore after all the scene, and just kind of want to forget this whole event existed.
Well, anyways, everyone have a good day.
Yep. Hopefully a better day than we did.